How do women react when they see that your balls get smaller? Does your dick get bigger?
No, and it doesn't get smaller. The police caught me.
How much did you have on you?
So life in prison, how is it?
The worst thing is that you don't have any freedom. Imagine you need to ask permission to go to the toilet. When you lose everything, you have everything to gain.
Well, what do you think about steroids?
I nearly died of them. And I took the shortcut, and it wasn't worth it at all. I took like 7 surgeries in my arms to get oil out.
How much does it cost to get so many tattoos?
Nearly $150,000.
Okay. So I want to know, guys, let's start off. You have beautiful tattoos. What does it mean to you to have it? Is it good for you? Do you like it?
Yeah. I think it's bad. I don't like it. I love it. I love it.
Honestly, it looks really
You want to
amazing.
start? Huh? You want to start, or should I?
I love tattoos. That's why I was getting tattoos. I was not a criminal. I look like a criminal, but I'm not a criminal at all. But I just love tattoos. Not so much anymore, but I still love it on me. But I don't want to get any more tattoos.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just done with it for now.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but yeah.
Nice. So, how much? Maybe one day I want to get a tattoo. How much does it cost to get so many tattoos in dollars?
Depends on if you have a good tattoo artist or not.
Yeah. Did you get sponsored with the tattoos?
No. I paid it in full.
Okay.
I got tattoos for around.
Can I guess?
Yeah. You can guess. Yeah. Can you guess?
Yeah. Guess how much?
I would say $30,000. I think maybe it's more.
It's more.
Okay, $60,000.
Nearly $150,000.
Okay. Oh yeah, but you know it was worth it. It was worth it. It looks great.
Yeah.
So life in prison, how is it? Are people nice in there? Did you meet some other people?
Yeah, we make snowballs all the time. Open fires.
Yes.
No. I don't think that people get raped in Danish prisons. I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen it. I haven't heard about it. A lot of violence, yeah, for sure, and a lot of like the worst thing is that you don't have any freedom. To be if you imagine you need to ask permission to go to the toilet.
You were asking that?
Yeah, for sure. You're just locked
crazy.
up. You can't go out.
I mean, freedom is probably
Like
the most valuable thing we have.
Exactly.
So when that's been taken away from you, it must be very hard.
Yeah, it's all the autonomy of being an individual person and having your own opinions and making choices for yourself is taken away from you.
Yeah.
But it's also the biggest, one of the best lessons and the biggest lessons I have in life. When you lose everything, you have everything to gain.
Exactly. But when I look in prison, I always think like, what's happening inside of there? But now I see you have to ask permission to go to toilet, so it's not paradise.
It's not paradise. I switched it around because that was the only option that I had. It was either that or just like wasting away and not doing anything with my life. And one thing I was good at was training and working out. So that was just like.
Did you train in prison also?
Yeah. I actually worked out in prison. Yeah, I worked out in prison when I was there, just body weight,
Oh yeah, just body weight. Yeah. Did you lose muscle mass when you were in there? Or
yeah, for sure. Yeah. But
how much time? How much time were you in there?
5 years.
Oh, 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
What was the reason?
5 years.
He didn't have self-confidence.
Yeah.
That was probably other reason.
Yeah.
There were probably other reasons.
Drugs and violence and.
So how did you get caught?
The police caught me.
How much did you have on you?
Just not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it was good. It's good to go to prison for me because I had the opportunity to think, to see life in a different perspective. Also, sometimes in prison there's actually women sitting there.
Yeah, of course there are also criminal women.
Yeah.
Women are also just.
But they don't sit in female prisons.
No.
They sit with general population, so it's male and female.
And are you in contact with some of the guys you were in jail in now? No. Oh, okay. Yeah. No. Honestly, it's just not every day I get to talk with. When you have, it's like you have had different lives in only one life.
Exactly.
And
Experienced man.
Yeah,
exactly.
For sure. Yeah, I've lived a lot of lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about it because I've been through so many things. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I have a question. Would you because we all train here fitness, and I'm thinking about enhancing my physique, with steroids. No, yeah. No, I would think like, what do you think about steroids? Because you have taken them, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I nearly died of them, and
Yeah.
Rich died of them, and I think that's
It's the reason Rich Piana died of. Yeah.
that's obvious.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's a statement in itself.
But-
so yeah,
But what if you're like a bit more subtle with them? You know, like just like
No.
it's not worth it.
it's not worth it at all because like what it will do in long term on your own hormonal functions and your mental health and your ability to have kids and stuff like that is just like,
How does it affect your mental health? Because
it makes you mentally weak.
oh, okay, yeah.
and unbalanced.
But you don't seem mentally weak and
I
unbalanced.
haven't
So
taken steroids in 7 years.
oh yeah. So that means if you stop taking them, then you can come back to normal state.
Some can, some get into super depressive states and kill themselves.
Oh yeah,
So,
okay.
it can go
That's
both
also
ways.
an outcome.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
also outcome.
Do you
So
know-
I would definitely say no to steroids, and
Okay,
and that's because I've used it myself and also abused it.
Yeah.
And but I understand the.
But
the
you had,
question
I have
about-
to say, you had a massive. You still have a massive physique.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think a lot of people think about it.
Yeah,
Also,
sure.
me definitely. But you punched me too when I said that. So
Yeah, but you look fucking great, and
Yeah,
and if you give it time, you don't need it. If
Yeah.
you want to get bigger, just give it time and eat more and train dedicated.
yeah, but
And-
some
and-
people don't want to wait. Some people just want it
yeah,
right
but
away.
then you don't fucking deserve the results.
Yeah,
It's as simple as that. And you don't want it enough if you don't have it. But you're not waiting if you put in the work.
Yeah.
What you're doing is you're building up your self-confidence and your self-esteem and your self-worth because you're not taking a shortcut.
Yeah.
I took the shortcut and it wasn't worth it at all. I took like 7 surgeries in my arms to get oil out because I was so insecure and so eager to get results that I put oil into my arms.
But did you pay the operation or
Yeah.
did you?
I paid them myself. Yeah.
Is it expensive to fix it?
It's not expensive to save your life and have a good feeling with your body. Then nothing is expensive. But if you don't have
Definitely.
the money, then it is for sure. I paid 250,000 pounds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
quarter
million.
Yeah, a quarter million. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know like some personal? Do you know people who died after taking steroids?
Yeah, I actually knew a couple. Yeah, there were rich and a lot of bodybuilders also died now. Also in Denmark.
Oh
I
yeah.
had a good friend in the gym that also died, and just one of the biggest bodybuilders in Denmark.
What's his name?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you had your steroid cycle, did you take a lot or what?
That's relative, but I think that in my opinion I took a lot. Yeah, and I also think that I took too much. And a lot of guys take too much steroids because that's also why I said I wouldn't recommend it anyways, because once you get hooked, you get really fucking hooked and you want more results, and you won't ever see the same results that you did the first time, and you'll just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And what happens is the level of the physique that you reach, it's just now it's mediocre, but you're fucking sliced and
Yeah,
diced,
exactly.
and it's still mediocre. So I just use Tren, and then I take Anadrol, and
Yeah,
I
then you
fucking-
wanna take
I
even
take
more.
more and more and more and more and more,
And then you die.
and then you die.
So if you could go back in time, would you ever have taken the first cycle?
Yeah, for sure.
You would.
Yeah, because I'm here and I
Yeah.
did great. Anyways, but I wouldn't recommend anybody else because you don't need to go the same road that I did to get a good life and achieve greatness. And I'm not just talking out of my ass. I'm talking out of experience. Instead of somebody from ADD like anti-doping Denmark saying everybody, no, you shouldn't take steroids because I never took it and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking
It's
about.
better to hear somebody who took
Yeah,
steroids
exactly,
than a scientific guy bullshitting about his past.
Exactly. I paid the price. I walked the walk and I nearly died of a brain
Yeah. You
bleed.
paid the price and you took the consequences
Yeah.
because you talk about it openly.
Exactly.
And that's also why Rich Piana was famous, because
Yeah.
he was talking about it openly.
But I also nearly died from it. Back in 2016, I had a brain bleed and I was hospitalized in intensive care for 10 days.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
You could have died there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So then,
Was that
So-
the first real wake-up call you got?
Yeah, with steroids? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because before that, I was like, yeah, my body is built for this shit. I'm fucking invincible. Yeah, it's just the big syringes and fucking just putting in the fucking steroids in.
And is that an effect you get of steroids or?
Being delusional? Yeah, I think
not,
so.
not delusional per se, but the feeling of being like invincible and feeling.
Testosterone.
Yeah, but I also
Testosterone
think that
levels high.
all young men feel invincible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All young men feel invincible. All young men feel that they can take on the world and nothing will happen to them. But that's just like
But
fucking.
I think as soon as you start training, whether you take steroids or not, you're always gonna want to get bigger.
Exactly.
And bigger, you know. So even if when you hop on gear, you're obviously always gonna think, oh, I want to get bigger and bigger.
Exactly.
But you think the same even if you don't take gear, you know.
Yeah.
But I just think that hopping on gear enhances that feeling.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. And also, the thing is, with the mental aspect of steroids is it enhances everything. So if you're a dick, you'll become a fucking super dick. If you're,
Does your dick get big? Does your dick get bigger?
you know, and it doesn't get smaller.
The balls get smaller. The balls get smaller. Yeah.
But also, if you're a real sensitive guy, you get super sensitive. If you're like just mellow, you just stay mellow.
If you're aggressive,
but if you're aggressive, you become super fucking
Ride
aggressive.
rage.
Yeah.
How do women react when they see that your balls get smaller?
The girls like it.
No, actually, it was just a question for fun. No. So I just have a question. When you have taken a lot of drugs and you've taken steroids, how is it possible to be happy now when you have tried to be bigger than?
Because I know you, August.
It's like you have tried the best possible in terms of drugs and steroids. So when you come back to a normal state, how are you fulfilled and happy in your life?
Because I don't have any pain, I can run, I can play with my daughter, I don't have breathing issues, I don't have obesity, because that's also like when you're 134 kilos.
Did you weigh that back in the time?
136 kilos.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
For how tall?
180.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big guy.
That's a big guy. Yeah, not that tall, but fucking massive. But yeah,
I'm not sure you can suit in the sleeping bag tonight.
But I like everything. Like it doesn't matter because happiness isn't being big and muscular. Happiness is having a good life where you feel happy every day. And I have my beautiful daughter and my beautiful wife. And that's what I look forward to every single day.
You have a beautiful wife.
Yeah, I have, and I have a beautiful daughter, and I have like the best work in the world that gives me so much satisfaction helping other people, and I have the best team, and like I just fucking love my life.
Wow.
So it doesn't matter how big I am, and I have a body that just works with me, and I can run, and I can just
I want to know how many physique have you transformed in your life, like of your clients, right? In total.
With the Beast Fitness, we've worked with more than 12,000.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And is it a satisfying feeling when you see the daughter, as you said, 130 kilos going down?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's the best.
I can imagine. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing to help people getting a better life.
It's the best way you can help people.
Sure.
Yeah. When you wake up in the morning and you don't want to hit the gym, what do you think about? Do you think like?
I don't have an option. I have 13 herniated discs, so I work out every day, or else I get in pain. So I'm bound.
You don't take rest days?
No, sometimes.
Yeah. Restitution is important.
What?
Isn't restitution pretty important, like in bodybuilding?
Yeah, but I have like flexible restitution. What's it called? Rest days. So
what does that mean? Like you run?
I run and stuff like that instead.
Still active.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, active rest. Yeah. So I don't lift weights every day. I do like weightlifting maybe once or twice a week.
Okay. Have you stumbled across people with tattoos like you before?
No, not the same. But there's a couple that has it. I think. But I actually think that a lot of people have tattoos in the face, but not.
And what do when you walk? I saw when you were in Mallorca. You walked in the airport. Yeah. Like you just have your phone like that, like you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And you carry it 100%. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
But not everybody has that power. So how do people learn to not give a fuck? For me personally, it was through constantly doing what was scaring me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Facing your fears.
You need to face your fears, but you also need to start believing in yourself, because if you don't build up a self-confidence, then it doesn't really matter. You
Exactly.
can build self-confidence up in a lot of ways, but facing your fears is one of them. But also like setting goals up for yourself and actually reaching them, and not just talking about what you want to do in life, but actually doing what you want to do in life.
Thank you for watching this podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about it. I had a great time with Jens the Beast and his other friends. Have a good day, guys, and thanks for coming on adventure with me as always. Like and subscribe the video. Thank you.